What if the price of fame wasn't fortune, but self-destruction? They say the lights of Hollywood never go out, but not every shadow cast by a spotlight tells a glamorous tale. Behind the glitz, the gowns, and the golden trophies lies a haunting truth. Beneath the red carpets and camera flashes, many of Hollywood's most beloved stars were silently unraveling. Addiction, especially to alcohol, was the invisible script that wrote itself into their lives. Some masked it with Oscar-worthy performances. Others watched their careers and lives spiral out of control. In this video, we uncover the 10 worst alcoholics of Hollywood's golden age, a raw and sobering look at the icons who paid the ultimate price for the spotlight.
Is it true that you, in one sitting, drank 117 beers?
Yes.
Number 10, Dean Martin. Dean Martin built a legendary career playing the charming drunk, but according to those closest to him, it was mostly an act. While he sipped from a rocks glass on stage, it often held apple juice, not bourbon. In reality, he was a devoted father who preferred quiet family dinners over wild nights, proving the man behind the myth was more down to earth than many realized. Number 9, Michael Landon. Known and loved for his wholesome roles in Bonanza and Little House on the Prairie, Michael Landon was the image of a perfect TV dad. But behind the scenes, he was battling private demons, namely alcohol and Valium. He'd spike his coffee with whiskey on set, then head to the bars after filming. His on-screen daughter, Melissa Gilbert, later reflected on the impact, saying, "He's probably why I always chose men who smelled like alcohol." Landon also chain-smoked 4 packs of unfiltered cigarettes a day. These habits likely played a role in the pancreatic cancer that took his life at just 54. Number 8, Joan Crawford. As the wife of PepsiCo's CEO, Joan Crawford became the glamorous face of the brand. But she didn't just sip soda. Her personal stash included a jaw-dropping lineup: 2/5 of Smirnoff, bourbon, scotch, gin, champagne, and, naturally, a case of Pepsi. Thankfully, she never had to mix it with Coke. Number 7, Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor wasn't just a Hollywood icon. She became a pioneer in breaking the stigma around addiction. In 1983, she shocked the public by checking into the Betty Ford Center. It was a bold move that helped normalize treatment and inspired many to seek help. She used her recovery as a springboard for advocacy, especially for AIDS awareness. Her comeback was not just personal, it was powerful. Number 6, Peter O'Toole. Peter O'Toole was the definition of charisma: blue-eyed, razor-sharp, and impossible to ignore. He was also one of Hollywood's most unapologetic drinkers. He claimed alcohol improved his performances, and during Lawrence of Arabia, he and Omar Sharif would drink just to calm their nerves around camels. O'Toole later admitted he didn't even remember filming one scene, a true testament to both his talent and tolerance. Number 5, Richard Burton. Richard Burton's talent was undeniable, but so was his drinking. In the 1970s, he considered 2 to 3 bottles of vodka a day normal. He even joked that he was sober if he only had 2. Though his work in Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf earned critical acclaim, the toll on his body was devastating. He died in 1984 at just 58, his organs worn out from years of excess. Number 4, Leonard Nimoy. As Mr. Spock, Leonard Nimoy embodied logic and discipline, but off-screen, he was quietly struggling. The stress of fame and long hours led him to rely on alcohol. William Shatner later said Nimoy used it as emotional armor. Eventually, Nimoy got help and overcame his addiction, though cigarettes stuck with him until the end. They claimed his life in 2015. Number 3, Robert Shaw. Jaws was a tough shoot: chaotic seas, clashing egos, and an animatronic shark that barely worked. But actor Robert Shaw added another layer of drama with his heavy drinking. His co-star Richard Dreyfuss was so frustrated with Shaw's behavior that he once tossed his drink overboard. Ironically, Shaw's most memorable scene, delivering a chilling monologue while drunk, was so powerful because he was actually drunk. Number 2. Cary Grant. Cary Grant, the suave icon of Golden Age Hollywood, quietly wrestled with alcoholism during the 1950s. His path to healing took an unconventional turn when his doctor introduced him to LSD therapy, a radical treatment at the time. Grant credited the psychedelic sessions with helping him find clarity, peace, and a renewed sense of self. In a conservative era, he dared to find his own way to salvation, and it saved his life. Number 1. Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra didn't just sing about living life his way. He drank that way too. His go-to? Jack Daniels. Rumor has it he knocked back a full bottle a day. But gin was another story. Friends knew to keep their distance when he switched to it. Things could get ugly. When he died, they buried him with a bottle of Jack. Because of course they did. Fame doesn't protect you from pain. If anything, it can make it louder. These stars live their lives in front of the world, but their private battles show us that even the brightest lights can cast the darkest shadows. Some found healing, others didn't. But their stories stay with us, not just as lessons, but as reminders that behind every spotlight is a real person, just trying to make it through. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Stardom Chapters. Stay tuned for more exciting content. See you in the next video.